Hi guys. So this is my site, named Timeless Records. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the planning stage. So basically, this is my site from last semester. So this was a single scroll site. It is basically a site that is for like it would be a business that I would create, and it's a site where you can book services for like recording or like having a producer mix and master something, or actually booking for graphic and web design as well. Um, with When I gave it the name Timeless from last semester, timeless basically was a word that meant something that was kind of like frozen in time to me. So when you think of like music being timeless, it's something that never gets old. Um, So in a sense, like anything that you would get from this site, or any product or service that you would get from this site would actually be timeless in a sense where it would be something that you would never really get tired of. So basically, I have my site here. For the mobile site, I would have the hamburger menu. You would come to this page where it's this logo, which is subject to change. And then it would just say, "Welcome to Timeless Music." And then you have like a small little, short introductory program, paragraph or something like that that's right underneath. And then a more info button that would actually lead over to the About site or About page. And then this is my web page. So this part here, of course, I made it a little bit bigger. So this here has the photo here and then a side, maybe to the side, and a more info button that also links back to the About section. And these are the 5 pages that I actually incorporated into the site. As far as the sitemap goes, I have I use some program to do this, so forgive me for it being kind of small. But this is the name of the folder that everything will be inside. The index would be the main homepage. If I decided to go against doing a single scroll page and doing something with multiple pages, this would link to all the other pages and vice versa. These will all link back to this page. On the About page, as of now, it had a video. There's a video folder in this actual folder now, and then this video here is actually something that just kind of introduces me, and it has a picture of me that actually just plays. It's like 5 seconds. And then there's an artwork page, which actually has like pictures and things or music that may have been created by me or by the company. And there is the services page, so it lists everything that we actually do. And then your contact page that has the forms and everything. So like when you put on there, you can book on there, or you just ask a simple question that you may have, and it'll send it over to my email, and then I can reply to it. And then the other folders and everything that are inside this particular folder is like the images folder with the favicon, scripts for JavaScript, CSS for the styles, the CSS file, and then fonts. And this infinite stroke is actually this font here. And then as we move on, so the main purpose of my site, like I said before, is basically for people to book or potential clients to book from my business and be able to get like music recording and mixing done, or logos, any flyers, or anything that you may need, websites. Then the targeted audience, I said 16 and up, but I guess there's really, you wouldn't have any kids that will book through this, but there's really not an age limit, because people are always needing like flyers or logos done. And you always have people in the music industry that actually need to record, and they can be as young as they can be teenagers, they can be kids. But as far as that goes, it'll be pretty much anybody. Anybody that's interested in getting any of these services done is welcome to book on this site. The feel of the site, I use the word solid because I'm thinking of something that's not too many colors. So I've limited it to black, white, and blue. So I want the site to basically give off this vibe of music. So the background image that I actually used on the page is like, if you can see it, it's like the music levels, or I can't really think. I think it's Equalizer that shows like the music levels and how they move in certain areas or whatever. And then if we keep going, my choice of colors, as I said before, blue, black, and white. Blue because it gives off that frozen aspect. So, when you think of ice, you think of blue, I guess, in a sense. So the frozen aspect is for the blue. The black and white are neutral colors, so I use those. The fonts that I chose are Infinite Stroke and Charter, but those are subject to change because I want them to match the vibe of the site a little bit more. And, when you're going through and you're actually making changes to your site, some things do change. And I want to say that those fonts can match a lot better if it was a little different. And then also the site will be single scroll, possibly. It may be a multiple page. I'm not really sure where I'm going with it now. And I'm basically taking it and making it into a responsive site. And then one thing that I won't have on my page is something like a video or something like that that plays automatically, because I ran into a couple of sites that actually had that on their sites. And, you know, you don't want to scare someone that's basically, you know, getting on the site and they're not expecting the music to just start playing out of nowhere. And then the contact page. I realized on some pages you have a contact page and they'll have a map where someone can actually like see where you're actually located. So a couple pages that are actually inspirations to me. Kelsonic Studios. This one here very closely relates to what I'm trying to go for with my own site. You have your design services. You have discography that shows like things that you may have done with other artists and things like that. You have your services page. You have studio page. And I want to say the studio page actually shows you pictures of the studio that you can work in and what's actually in that studio that you can use. Then you have your about page, of course. And then a blog page is something that I never really thought about, but that could be something that I can incorporate to basically have like a blog for like people that are into the music business that may want pointers or something like that, or, you know, just fun tips and stuff like that that you can actually share with other people. This page here I really like a lot because of the simple fact that you land on this page and you have this big picture and it basically just gives you this feel. It automatically gives you the feel of the site. This already tells you what you're going to be looking at. You're going to be on the studio site. You have your panning and everything over here, your faders, and you just know that you're looking at something. You may be in a music studio, basically. Then as I move on, Blackbird Studios is another one of those sites that actually had like very small amount of colors that they use in the site. So theirs would be like black, white, and then I guess it's pink. And so this page here is really nice. The width and everything of it, it just looks really clean. And then the simple fact that pictures have this red backdrop and then everything else is like black. So it's like that pop of color that makes it look really good. And then as we move on, ES Audio Recording Studios has a single scroll site. So that is one thing that I like about this site that I can incorporate with the other two pages. And it also has this picture that you get on the site and you already see this picture of the studio that lets you know that this is a site for a studio. And one thing that I really liked about their page is that they have this monthly special thing going. So like that's something that can kind of draw more people to your site and make them want to book with you. It was just a fun thing that I saw that they had. So yeah. That is pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions or anything, or if you have any feedback, please give me any feedback that you have. And thank you guys for watching.